For 24/7 comfort on call.
Well, if you woke up with a little scratch in your throat, it is not the haze that is out there. It is the...
Our friends at the Kagan Allergy Clinic says today's the first day that ragweed pollen has appeared in their counts. Some of you might have been suspecting it's been with us. I've had that scratchy throat for a couple
You
of days.
woke up with it, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was wildfire smoke or if it was, but ragweed
coming
here,
back.
Yep, here to stay until the first frost, whenever that is. But hang tight because you're going to have some rough going here in the coming weeks.
We're talking about one of my favorite foods. Who doesn't love a good potato?
Indeed. And Cammie, I went back. It was almost a year ago to the date. It was August 12th of last year. We brought you this story on potatoes. And you might have been working that day. I'm not real sure. But anyways, it was defending potatoes because, you know, a lot of people think of potatoes are all carbohydrates. It's just, you know.
Big carb,
But,
yeah.
you know, the thing about it is if you actually look at the nutrition of a potato, 110 calories, no fat, no saturated fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. Yes, it's high in carbohydrates, but your body actually needs carbohydrates to stay healthy and to work properly. And it also has a fair amount of fiber in there. There's 3 grams of protein, can't complain about that. But it's also, potatoes are very nutrient dense. I mean, look what's in there. Calcium, iron, potassium.
Vitamin C, that shocks me.
One-third of the daily vitamin C
Yes.
needs in a potato, yes. And believe it or not, there's a recent story that's been making the internet that potatoes and tomatoes are actually related, remotely related, which is interesting.
All
Maybe
right.
we'll cover
Do a little
that story.
genetic genealogy.
Right. Okay. Also, of course, a good source of fiber. Complex carbs stimulate serotonin, can have a calming effect. They're affordable, indeed, and they can be found year-round. Okay, but nonetheless, all of these good things in potatoes still are getting a bad rap, and for this reason, because potatoes may indeed increase the risk of type 2 diabetes, but as it turns out, it only depends on how you are preparing them. So let's take a look at this study. They examined the diets and diabetes outcomes of 205,107 men and women that were enrolled in 3 various studies. These are lengthy studies here in the United States. They went on for more than 30 years. Participants regularly responded to dietary questionnaires detailing what foods they consumed, how frequently, including French fries, baked, boiled, mashed potatoes, and whole grains. Okay, they had to also report any health diagnoses, including type 2 diabetes, other health issues, lifestyle, demographic factors. Okay, so for 30 years, they're keeping track of that, and this is what they found. Over the course of 30 years, 22,299 of the 205,000 participants reported that they went on to develop type 2 diabetes.
So 10%.
So they zeroed in on these people to really take a close look at what are they doing as far as potatoes and whole grains, okay? They found that 3 servings weekly of French fries increased the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 20%, but baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes were not significantly associated with type 2 diabetes risk. So that's interesting, okay? Also, eating whole grains, such as whole grain pasta and bread, in place of baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes could help to even further reduce that risk by about another 4%. However, they said that even swapping refined grains, these would be white breads for French fries, is estimated to lower your risk.
So there's something with the frying of the French fries that seems to be the issue.
So I guess we have to kind of, you know, tune it down with the fries, or at least say goodbye a little bit. But you know what, Cammie, the good news is, who doesn't love a beautiful mashed potato, right?
Good mashed potato. I'm all about that. And I love them, baked. I love them pretty much anyway.
Those little baby reds, oh my gosh.
So good. All right, thanks, Brad. Who would